Every single morning, the first thing I did was check if my mom was still breathing. Only after I knew she was okay did I leave for school. But the tears came anyway the moment I walked out that door. My mom was in the late stages of cancer. She always told me she was fine, but I watched her sneak painkillers when she thought I wasn't looking. That day was the last birthday she ever spent with me. She knew it too, so she bought me a bicycle and spent what little energy she had left teaching me how to ride it. She pushed me forward steady and calm. Then she went quiet. I turned around and she was on her knees. When we got home, I asked her what her one wish was. She said she wanted to wear a wedding dress, so I made it happen. She looked beautiful. I stood in for my dad as the groom. I held her hand and we danced. I will never forget that night for as long as I live. Her condition got worse. She asked my uncle to take care of me after she was gone, but my cousin wanted nothing to do with me. He mocked me, and I snapped. My mom pulled me aside and told me to apologize. I couldn't hold it together because apologizing meant accepting she wasn't going to be there much longer. She held me tight, then she took me home, and we lay in bed together one more time. When I woke up, she was in a coma. An ambulance took her away. I stood outside the emergency room barefoot, praying with everything I had. She woke up. I felt like I could breathe again. I invited every classmate I had to the hospital and told her they were all my friends so she wouldn't worry about leaving me alone. That night I stayed by her side, but I was so exhausted I fell asleep. While I slept, she cried. She kissed me one last time and held me as tight as she could. I felt her warmth. The next morning I called her name softly. No response. I held myself together long enough to water the flowers, but a single tear rolled down my face anyway. I closed the ward door and stood outside. When the doctors came, I blocked the door and begged them not to make it real. But nothing could change what was already true. 20 years later, I wore a wedding dress of my own, and every single second of it, I missed the way my mom used to hold my hand.